Is that better? You guys hear me now? Okay, so just wanted to talk to you guys today about side hustles. A lot of the stuff that we learned has been from you guys, and it's been incredible to actually interact with everybody and get more ideas on how we can be successful, how you guys can be successful. And when we try stuff out, and some stuff works, and honestly, some stuff doesn't work. Side hustle, if you didn't know, is like basically it's like a way to get a companion income, like an income on the side. Like it could even be like delivering pizzas. It can be like Uber. It could be, a website, things like that. So that's what we're talking about. So, do you guys have a side hustle? Does anybody out there have a side hustle? I want to know. In the meantime, I could tell you guys what side hustles that we have. One of them is this site right here, is YouTube. It brings in a little extra cash here and there. It's not bad, and I mean the biggest benefit of this is meeting people who are successfully doing other things, people who are successful in their relationship, and they give us tips, and even people who help us out on things like the visa process. Like I just learned some stuff just the other day about where we are in Yuri's green card process. Broly Khan says, I go to garage sales and thrift stores and I resell items. That's really good. One thing that Yuri does is she gets cheap items, actually some of them for free, off of Amazon by doing reviews, right? And then when we get those, a lot of times we don't need the extra stuff, so she'll resell them on OfferUp or sometimes on eBay. So that's another option for you. It doesn't make that much money, and to the point where I've been thinking about doing like drop shipping or something like that. So I think that would be cool. Anybody else got anything? Any other side hustles that you guys do? Happy Monday, by the way. I know everybody's at work. We got Marcus. Hey, how you doing, Marcus? Got Broly Khan. We had Andy on here for a little bit. Julio Rodriguez says, I've been watching you. I've been following you guys for a long time. Both of you guys are awesome. Thank you so much for... Well, thanks a lot, man. I appreciate that. Yeah, if you have any questions, just feel free to ask it. Okay, you ask, will you happen to have an email that I could actually send you guys questions? Because a few questions are, okay, there's a lot of questions. All right. Yeah, you can email me. Here's my email address right here. I'm just going to put it right here in the window. You can email me. Feel free to email me anytime. I'll get to it when I can. Sometimes I get overwhelmed with messages, so I can't always get to them fast, but I try to get to everything. Frank, thanks for joining, man. Appreciate it. So today, I figure we would focus on like one topic, and that's side hustles. Like what kind of side income do you have aside from your job, your main job aside? What kind of side income have you created for yourself? Maybe we could share some ideas on how to be successful in different side hustles. And I was just telling everybody that this channel right here has become a side hustle for us. and we just grew it over time. I mean, it really doesn't make that much money. All the content together that we do has the potential to do better. We just have to keep at it and figure out how to add more value to the content we do create, and that's what we've been doing slowly but surely. BrolyCon says also go to flea markets. They're great, but you need to go every weekend. You know, my mom was doing that for a while. She would like buy wholesale purses, and then she'd go to the swap meet and then resell some of the purses. I guess she got a little bit of profit off of that, but she is telling me that the guys who really make the money are the ones who like buy a booth. They like rent out a booth, and then they buy all this stuff wholesale, go there, and then just put their goods out to sell. So I thought that was a good idea. I'm not really big on selling. I think that's my thing. Is like I'm not it's not my thing. You know, I've sold stuff before, and I know that, you know how you try something and you're like, you know, this isn't for me. You know, I mean, I really do try everything at least once to see what's going on with it. Some stuff I try it works, but it's just like not for me, you know. Do you have a Patreon channel? Yeah, we actually do have a Patreon channel. As a matter of fact, if you look at the ticker right here, this little thing going by, we put some of our patrons there. So if you go to Patreon and go to Yuri Bruce on there, search for Yuri Bruce, we're there. We have a Patreon for those who want to contribute, for as little as $1, by the way. I used to resell DVDs and get garage sales to an Indian shop for $2 a piece. I would buy a box of DVDs for $20, and inside would be like 50 DVDs. Oh, that's a nice little side hustle right there. Hey Bruce, Yuri left you hanging again. Well, there's eBay. There's Amazon seller. Yeah, eBay. I know you can make some big bank on eBay. Like, I know there's some resellers that are making some crazy bank on eBay. Broly says, I would repackage them and put label prices, and I buy 45 on them on the shelf, and every month restock them. Oh man, that's really smart. That is really smart. Yeah, Yuri's always off doing other stuff. Like I said, this is not like this is not her thing. I'm trying to schedule it so where she could actually participate at the time that's good for her. Hey Terrence, how you doing? Terrence722. Craigslist is also good for reselling stuff. I have to try that. I don't think I ever tried that one. OfferUp is like this little app that where people sell things locally. There's another one called Let Go. There's one called OfferUp, and there's a bunch of them. But it's like a little app where, you know, you could sell stuff locally. The only thing is, like, some of the people on there are not very dependable. Like, they won't show up. They'll schedule a meeting, and then, you know, you'll meet in a public area to tell them the item, and then they just won't show up sometimes. Kind of, people are a little wishy-washy with that kind of stuff. Real estate sales are great. Also, after 1 p.m., they always have 50% off. Nice. Craigslist is good for getting robbed. Wouldn't recommend it. Now, I don't know about that. I mean, I know somebody who, one of our friends bought a car off Craigslist, and it's working good, you know. So I wouldn't say all the deals are bad on Craigslist. Let Go is good, but truth is everyone uses Craigslist or even Facebook yard sale group. Oh man, I didn't think of that. Yeah, I guess I think you're right about that. There's probably way more people. I'm sure there's way more people on Craigslist selling stuff because it's just been around longer, right? So it just has a larger user base, I think, for selling stuff. Craigslist is good for buying but not dating. I've never used it for that. Too many crazy people doing crazy stuff like killing people on Craigslist for dating. What did I use Craigslist for? I think I used it a couple times to look for jobs. I know they have like job listings on there sometimes, and like collectible type stuff. I have a friend who finds stuff on Craigslist for collectibles, like comic books and those figurines that are worth a lot of money. Andy says they're one of the lucky ones then. Here in South Florida, they get robbed or caught up in prostitution scandals, even selling pets. Florida's kind of has some weird news, I noticed. Florida's got some, I don't know why that is. Why is that, Andy? Why does Florida have such weird news? Like, why does so much weird stuff happen there? Like, we visited Florida. We went to Disney World, and then we went over to South Beach, Florida, right? We went to Miami. Then, on our way back from Florida, there was like that killing happened in the Orlando club that killed 50 people. There was a kid that got eaten by an alligator in Disney World when we were on our way leaving. And then also the Zika virus kicked off when we were on our way out of there. All that stuff happened within like 2 weeks. I mean, we were just there, and then all that stuff happened, man. Florida has some weird news. Hey, Veronica, how you doing? Good afternoon. How are you? I tried to start earlier, but I had all these meetings and stuff, so I'm just taking a brief break in between finishing my day at work to do a little broadcast. Hopefully Yuri will be here, but we'll see. All right, so Veronica, what we're talking about now is side hustles. That means ways to make side money. Like we're not talking about your main job. We're talking about you make a little bit of extra cash on the side doing some selling things, or you have a website, or you do people's nails or stuff like that. Andy says very weird, hot weather, nudity, exposed bodies, and STDs. Well, Florida is almost like a tropical environment, and the heat makes people act nuts. You know what I think it is, Andy? I mean, you live there, so you obviously are the subject matter expert on this. But it seems like places like Florida and California, because like I think it can, like you said, like the warm weather, it attracts people. It attracts all walks of life to come and enjoy that beautiful weather and that beautiful environment, and it just attracts so many different varieties of people that I think that's why you get so much weird stuff coming out of Florida. Terrence says the thing about Florida is that a bunch of people from all over the country and the world live there. Yes, exactly, Terrence. I agree with you. I think because California has the same kind of stuff. Particularly LA. LA has weird, just really crazy stuff happening. All the big cities there in California have that kind of weird, just really off the wall news, because it attracts so many different types of minds and people. I mean, don't get me wrong, you also get the cream of the crop people. Like, you have this range of super amazing human beings, and then all the way down to just insane, crazy people, Right on the money. A lot of temptation. Yeah, probably that too. Frank says, too much gangy, man. What? Gangs? Too many gangs, you mean? I'm not sure about that. There's gangs there? Of course there's gangs there in Florida. I love Florida, though. So beautiful, so nice. I would definitely like to visit again sometime. South Beach is awesome. I love the cultures there. It's like being in another country. I really like it. Hey, Bruce. Sorry, off topic. Have a question about need to apply for I-131 document if you don't intend to travel anytime. So your question is, do you need to apply for the I-131 documents if you don't? No, you don't have to, but I would definitely do it, Veronica, because, and here's the reason why. So we were just contacted by somebody, Filipina, who was in a panic mode, right? Because somebody in her country, in the Philippines, died, one of her relatives, and she had to rush back to the Philippines. The only problem is she's still waiting for her EAD card to come through. And even when she gets her, she didn't have it yet. It's like maybe a couple months out, and she's wanting to leave out of the country and go back to her home country just to attend the funeral. But she doesn't have her. She told us that she doesn't have her. She didn't fill out her I-131. So I would fill it out. Like, you already paid for it. If Joe's already paid for. If you guys have already paid for the adjustment of status documents. The adjustment of status documents come with the I-131. So you might as well just fill it out. So to answer your question, no, you don't have to. You don't have to fill it out, but I would, just in case you need to, travel in the time that you're waiting for your green card, right? Because your green card could take like a year. It just takes a really long time. And what is an alien registration number? So alien registration number, I could be wrong, but if you log into your, you have your alien registration number, I believe. I want to say it's on your I-94, but log into your I-94 and see if you can see it there. If not, let me ask Yuri. Damn, I forgot. Let me ask Yuri, but in the meantime, log into your I-94 and see if it's there. Andy says, I want to make money via the web, still trying to figure it out. Yeah, I'm still trying to figure it out myself too. I mean, we make some money online, but it's just not that much, It's like, we've gotten it up to about 500. We got it up to about $600 a month. It's going up, but we want to make it like, well, as much as possible, really. But a good number would be about four or five grand a month from web, being online, content development. But that took years, of us developing content. That's only $600, So, but there's been a couple things where we were temporarily making like a couple thousand a month off of it. So it's not all bad. And the thing about online sources creating content is that you give more options. Like, you can do affiliate programs, and you can like sell stuff on your site. You can write books and sell it if you have a lot of traffic going there. So what we do online content development is we do these videos. We have a couple websites where we post this stuff and other things. We also do affiliate programs on those sites. We sold other people's books that are related to the stuff we talk about. All that stuff works. So it's actually pretty cool. Andy says to Veronica, I think, it's on your passport too, right? The alien number. That is, well, you guys were doing well in the months, a few months ago. Yeah, we were doing well a few months ago. Yeah, we do okay online. It's just we want to do a lot better, So I don't know if it's on your passport. The alien number. Hold on a second. I think I could figure this one out pretty fast. That alien number is like on the tip of my tongue. Where is alien registration? I want to say, or maybe you don't have it yet because you still haven't filled out your EAD card. I mean, your adjustment of status. Just let me see real quick. Alien registration number, USCIS. Let me see. It's a unique 7 to 8 digit or 9-digit number assigned to a non-citizen at the time of his or her A file is created. Alright. The 9-digit U.S. Citizen and Immigration Services number is listed on the front of your permanent resident card. Oh, you don't have your permanent resident card yet. Issued after May. Okay. An A number can also be found on the permanent resident card. On these, okay. Yeah, so it sounds like you don't have it yet, but I will definitely ask Yuri if she had one before she got her EAD card and green card. So it's not over yet. We'll see if we can answer that question for you, Veronica. So anybody else has some side hustles? I'm trying to get ideas for myself in exchange for my ideas. So that's how we learn. A lot of the stuff that we do has come from that. You know, another way that we were able to make a side hustle is an app. We have like a little app that we did, and that makes a little bit of money, not much. That was when the apps were blowing up, so we made one for like a little guide for green card and for K1 visa stuff. And recently start getting into cryptocurrency, and hopefully that goes well. So far so good. I really like the ideas about selling using Craigslist more. That's something I don't normally mess with, but except Yuri was trying to get a job off of there. I think it's pretty good for jobs, some jobs. Does your wife speak any languages? That she could teach a language. She knows just Tagalog and Visaya. So possibly, I know her sister teaches English to other Filipinos, like using Skype. Yep, that's what she does. So her sister has a lot of side hustles, man. But she has one where she'll teach English because Filipinos aren't native English speakers, but most of them are fluent, but some just don't know it well. And plus, when they're coming here, they try to make their English speaking better if they're not like super good at it already. And her sister used to be like an English teacher. So, but as far as Tagalog, I mean, there's not a huge demand in the United States to speak Tagalog and or Visaya. But probably, I know this one guy named Bud Brown. He made this really comprehensive tutorial on speaking Visaya, and it's really well done, actually. It's got like audio, it's got visual, it's really well done. You could do storage auctions and just sell small. Yeah, storage auctions. Wow, have you ever seen that show Storage Wars? Hey Bruce, I have 2 worldwide websites on oxygen to sell oxygen drops. They're amazing products. I'll have to look into that. Oxygen drops. Is it like a high selling item? Like, is it a high profile item? Veronica says on affidavit of support form, it says that they want the most recent tax return. And Joe doesn't have 2016 return because he filed an extension only in 24. I would just give him what you have, Joe. I would give him like 2015 is the most latest you have. I would give him your most recent, which would be 2015. That's the last one you have. So I would give him that, and I would give him your bank statements and that kind of thing. And what may happen is they'll have you do an interview. If they do the interview, because they want the taxes, maybe by that time you can provide, something else. But that's what I would do. Don't panic. Just make sure you send them the 2015 at least taxes. Will it be a problem? I can't say. I'm just telling you what I would do in that situation, whether it would be a problem or not. I think with our taxes, I want to say, what year was it? So what year did we do that? It was 2015. It was 2015 when we did it, and I think I gave them my 2014 taxes, and that it wasn't a problem. They didn't ask me for more taxes or anything like that. So, stabilized oxygen. Wow. Storage Wars is fake. Come on, man. Come on. Don't mess with my emotions like that, man. Why doesn't Yuri start a second channel? Oh, look at this. Look at this, guys. Made me an omelet. So, get that. Although we are supposed to be doing this live together. Yeah. But thank you, baby. Thank you so much. I'm going to eat this. I might have to end this early, guys, because I got to eat. Got to eat something. Why doesn't she start a second channel? Actually, what happened was I started a second channel. And that one actually makes a little bit of cash. I don't do a lot of content on there, but actually the subject is I need to do more because the subject is something people really like to talk about. And every time I post, it does make cash, so I definitely need to do that more often. I would try to be a dancer, like a stripper, Andy, but I can't dance. Oh man. Let me see, did I miss anything? You could have your wife do wholesale items in the Philippines and resell them at a shop like I did with the Indian guy. Yeah, it's not a bad idea. Actually, we send stuff back to Yuri's sister, and then Yuri's sister sells some of that stuff for herself. So it does work. Ask them what items they need, and maybe Yuri could get them for. Yeah, so Yuri's sister knows exactly what people want. So and she's a great salesperson. So we'll send stuff back, and then she'll sell it. But what we could do is send like a bulk amount of stuff to send to sell like a lot more items. We could do something like that. No refunds for. That's your motto as a stripper. That's a good one. Hey, I had a question for you. Veronica's asking if asking about the alien number. When do you get the alien number? Is that after the
NOA2?
NOA2?
Mm-hmm.
Where's the number at on the NOA2?
Fiance visa.
Wait, what?
NOA2 and the fiance visa.
NOA2 and the fiance visa?
Mm-hmm.
Where can she find the alien number at? It's on that form?
Top right.
Okay, Veronica, if you're still there, so if you look on your NOA2 form, and you look on the top right-hand corner of that form, you should see the alien number.
It says A number.
It says A- number, and it'll be like a 7 to 9 digit number. I don't remember how many digits it is. All right, Broly. See you later. Terrence says Storage Wars are real. 90-Day Fiance is fake. Yeah, it's a little scripted. I'm pretty sure it's scripted. I think some of the events are real, but I think that they script a lot of it. It's like normal reality shows.
Are they paid?
Are they paid? I'm not sure, actually. We gotta ask Anna Lynn, who was just on there, if they're paid. I'm pretty sure. I mean, if they're on there, they probably are paid.
That was another thing that I was like curious about, because that show was still new when they invited us.
Yeah.
So I didn't think they were.
You want to sit down over here?
Oh wait, let me grab my coffee, because.
All right, I'm not gonna be on here that much longer. All right, so let me see what I missed here. Stabilized oxygen, huh? Stabilized oxygen. I'm gonna check that out. Stabilized oxygen. Write a book, Bruce, on the project of tech and how to succeed or fail. Yeah, actually, I've been thinking about that. So I've been thinking about writing a book on the stuff I do, which is risk management. I think that people would buy that because not many people know it, but it's definitely in need. Stabilized oxygen. And then one time, I wrote a book for and speaking of side hustles and writing books. One time, I had this site where I was talking about security stuff, and then this company contacted me and wanted me to teach for them after reading my site. So they paid me a good amount of money to go around and teach the stuff that I'd written on my site, and then they had me write like a instruction guide on how to do it. Man, I made a lot of money off of that. I mean, I made so much money that I didn't need. At that time, it was the most money I'd ever made. So, so I actually ditched all my side hustles, which was a bad idea. I ditched all my side hustles to just do nothing but teach, and I did that for a year. So yeah, websites are awesome. Speaking of 90 Day Fiancé, Chantel and Palau look good. I want to marry them for a green card. You should have.
They look really good.
You should have continued. Yeah, but Chantel really has a bad attitude. Like she really caused a lot of problems for her man. That's just wow. That's ridiculous. She caused a lot of problems. All right, let's finish this up, Yuri. We're just talking about side hustles, like getting ideas from these guys on what they do to make money on the side, and also answering a couple of other questions. Okay. One of the things that they're talking about, a couple guys, I think he already left, but he sells stuff online using Craigslist. Jerry says, I have a Facebook page. We're healthy, wealthy. Hey, Jerry, just post it here, man. We'll plug it for you. Since we're talking about side hustles, put it here. I'll join it. I'll put it up here so other people can join it if they want. Veronica says, checking my NOA too, and it does have it. Awesome. Awesome. What would you say is our best side hustle? The best way we make money on the side?
For a long time, probably the blogs. Oh, wait.
I would say the videos for sure.
I would say YouTube because it didn't just reward us with money, but
YouTube.
we met people.
Meeting awesome people. Andy says her family, Chantel's family, her family is ridiculous. Her family found out that they were going to get married only the 88th day of him being there. Man, that's ridiculous. They caused him a lot of problems. Actually, I really feel bad for the dude. What's the dude's name again? Pedro, yeah. I really feel bad for him, man. His family...
he was shocked too.
She's putting him through a lot of stuff. Like, she attacked his mom. Like, his mom, they weren't very respectful to his wife, but thing is, she could have came at it at a different way, you know? I thought.
Yeah.
And that's just really too bad that he's going to have to live with that for the rest of his natural life if he marries her. Like, he would do well probably to just end that before that happens. Because that's ridiculous. It's not worth the beauty at all.
She looks really good, but...
Yeah.
But the attitude is not so pleased.
Not so pleasing? Yeah, I have to agree with that. So yeah, I think our best side hustle, we would both agree that it's YouTube. Because YouTube, I mean, it doesn't pay that much right now, but the thing is, a lot of the rewards comes from the knowledge that we gain from other people helping us out, which has been amazing. Veronica says, sorry, it doesn't have it. She's talking about the A number. I think you could file it without an A number, can't you? If you don't have one.
Well, I remember I did not put it there because I don't know where it was located. and it's somewhere in their database. So even if you don't put it there, they're gonna be able to locate it.
Now, is the A number? Is it on the I? I thought it was on the I-94. Am I wrong?
No, it's not in there.
Oh, okay. Could have swore it was on the I-94. So what you're saying is you actually submitted it without the A number because we didn't know what it was at the time, and we didn't have a well, we did have to have an interview, so maybe that contributed to it. All right, Jerry Coffee. I'm gonna give you a plug here, man. There's Jerry Coffee's side hustle right there. So you guys should check it out. Check it out. Give him a shout out on the page. Just to give a little support. Give him a like.
Yeah. Like helps.
And if you guys have any other side hustles that you want us to plug real quick, let us know. YouTube is a blessing. More exposure for your projects and abilities. Another YouTuber, Chris Sanders, found a better job after losing his last one because of YouTube. It is a good platform. Later, guys. See you later, Andy.
See you later, Andy. Thank you.
Yeah, I think it's an awesome. It's just been a blessing, man. It's been an incredible tool for us. No problem, Jerry. About the
Thank you,
tax thing.
Andy, for watching.
Yep.
We'll see you again in our next live.
Which I have no idea when that's gonna be. No problem, Jerry. Yeah, Veronica. Do you have another question about the taxes? I gotta fix this. See how it like spreads out the letters too much?
How come it does?
About
It
the
spreads out
taxes.
like that.
I'm not sure. I mean, it would be cool if it didn't spread it out like that. Especially when there's like a big paragraph. All right, guys. I'm not sure if I'm gonna do another one tomorrow. I don't know if we're gonna do another live. Maybe
You could just casually talk, maybe the things that we eat at home.
something, just to talk to people in the morning or something.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Right.
But I think I'm gonna go ahead and cut this short, guys. I gotta get to work, and I gotta eat some food. I'm hungry. And if you have any questions, what I'll do is I will leave up the text so I can talk to you when I can. But for now, that's it. Talk to you guys mañana.
What's up guys, Redflyer here, back with another video. Today I am here with a tutorial for you guys on how to put your live YouTube chat into your live streams using OBS Studio. And I have kind of a wank setup here because I'm recording this with the old legacy OBS, and I got OBS Studio and I got Chrome here. But we're gonna see how this works. I do two monitors, which is definitely gonna help out with this. But I'm going to get right into the steps here. The first step that you want to do is actually go on your live streaming page on YouTube. Right here you go just to your home page, then you go to Video Manager, then on the side here live streaming and stream now. Then you can see on the right here that we have our chat. And the first thing I'm going to do is hide my old one that I have actually. But I'm going to show you guys. I'm going to say test 1, send some stuff here. There we go. Just to show you guys. And then what you're going to want to do is click these 3 dots right here and go to pop out chat. And then now the chat is popped out right here and you have a link at the top. So you have to copy this link, just Control C or right click and copy. And then you can close out of that. And now you want to go into OBS. We're all done with the browser part to be honest. Midas typing in chat. So I'm going to move this over here. There we go. And you're going to go to your OBS and you're going to add a new source. And the source that you want is going to be a browser source right here, as you guys can see. You can click browser source and you can name it whatever you want. I already have one named chat, so I'll go chat, tutorial chat, and press OK. And then you do not want to make it a local file because it is not a local file. It's actually going to be the link that you just copied right there. There it is. That is your chat, the link to your live chat right there. And I did not finish it. Hold on. Touch chat. I did not mean to press enter there. There we go. There's the chat. And then you can change the size to whatever you want, to be honest. I'd probably go with like 350 by 600 or so. FPS can be 30. And don't worry about CSS. We'll deal with that in a second. You don't want either of these checked. FPS doesn't really matter, obviously. It's a text thing. Let's see what 350 by 600 looks like. We want it a little wider. Let's go 500 by 600 maybe. Right there. And you can make it a little bigger. But the problem with this is that you have a little box around here. We don't want it to look like that because we don't want to see this top thing. We don't want to see this stuff. I can't get rid of that set night. We want it to look like that, or it's just the logos and the text. So what you're going to want to do is copy the text that I put in the description down here. And this is not my own code. I did not take any credit for this. It was made by Shitson Zero Brian. I got this on a YouTube video kind of a long time ago, and I tried hard to find the video so I could give credit, but I couldn't find it. So this was the guy who made it right here. If anyone knows where the video is, definitely like hit me up with a link or something so I can give him credit. But this guy wrote this code here. All it does is it gets rid of the background colors and it just makes the logos and the text there and nothing else. That's pretty much all it does here. So I can scroll down. As you can see, there's all this stuff. I'm not going to explain it all because I honestly, it's been so long since I've learned CSS. I don't remember it all. And most of you guys probably don't understand it either. But yeah, it was made by YouTube Chat by Zero Brian. So if anyone knows who Zero Brian is, hit me up. But you're going to copy that. I'm going to hide that because that's the old one. I'm going to go into our tutorial chat here. And just get rid of the stuff that OBS has there. You don't need that. Just backspace it all. And then just Control V. Just paste it all in here. And there you go. Now you're just about set. So you're going to press OK. And as you guys can see, you have a live chat right here. I'm going to center 500 by 600 works pretty well. But you can make in here. And there you go. Just paste it all. There, you don't need that. Just backspace it all. And then just Control V. Just paste it all in here. And there you go. Now you're just about that's the old one. I'm going to go into our tutorial chat here and just get rid of the stuff that OBS has there. You don't need that. Just backspace it all and then just Control V. Just paste it all in here. And there you go. Now you're just about set. So you can press OK. And as you get
All 3 of the harmful foods I'm going to show you right now are labeled and marketed as health foods.
I'm going to show you how to add chat to OBS, a ticker, and some other stuff that's going to make your streams awesome. And we're starting right now. What is going on? My name is Nick. Welcome to another video. If this is your first time here and you want to learn how to grow your channel and make videos and all types of other YouTube related stuff, make sure to hit the subscribe button and the bell notification icon so you don't miss anything. So I've been doing a lot of live streams lately and people keep asking me, hey Nick, how do you add a ticker? How do you add the live YouTube chat? How do you add graphics and things like that? Well, I'm going to cover all of it for you right now. And real quick, are you currently live streaming or is it something that you're wanting to get into? Let me know down in the comments. All right, we need to be on the computer for this one, so let's go. Okay, so the very first thing that we're going to cover is we are going to add the pop-up, the YouTube chat, to the OBS screen over here on the left. So in order to do that, you want to go into your YouTube account and you want to make sure that you go over into your live streaming option, go into Stream Now, and then when you scroll down the page, you're going to see the live chat option over here on the side. So what you want to do is you want to click on the 3 bars at the top. You want to click on Pop Out Chat. Now, when this happens, it's going to give you a URL up here at the top. And you want to click on this, right-click, copy, and then you want to go into your OBS Studio. You want to click on the plus icon down here at the bottom under your sources, and you want to add a browser source. When you do that, all you have to do is call it whatever you want to call it yourself, and then you want to add your source to it. So what I'm going to do in this situation, because I know that my frame is 1280 by 720, so I'm going to go ahead and make the height 720, so it covers the whole thing, and let's make it 300 pixels wide, and we're going to keep the frames per second at 30 because that is currently what my webcam is set at. Now, if you have a webcam where you're set at 60 frames per second, then you might want to make this match up so that you don't get anything weird happening. Once that pops up, then you are just going to scale it into place. And once your video goes live, then you will actually see the chat pop up here. And again, if you want to make it any different, all you have to do is you go into the properties. Let's say you want to make it a little bit wider, maybe to cover up a little bit more of the screen. Then you do that, and then it's going to cover up a little bit more of the screen. You do all of that by right-clicking and going into properties. So now that you have your chat box there, let's say that you want to add a ticker or text that scrolls across the bottom of your stream to let people know, to let new people that are coming into your chat, to let them know what it is that you're doing on your channel. First thing you want to do is you want to actually create the graphic that you're going to use for this. I created some in Photoshop. You can also get some inside of our members area at TuberTools.
Dance hall. The hottest dance in all of Jamaica. All of them Rihanna and Beyonce videos, all they dance moves originated right here in the dance hall.
Timmer, who got the keys to me bimmer? Everything good, man. Mommy good?
Could be better. We about to fix that though, right?
All of the big body girl them, rock it down.
Ain't another place like this on the planet. Dangerous, but good people. Only we dance.
Oh, are you two gangster? In Kingston, sweat, tears, work fast and hard.
You got that last money I sent you?
I did. I might need to go in for another operation.
What are the plan?
$10 million dance clash.
You're going to win that dance competition and bless so many.
These gangsters are serious about this dance hall.
You answer to me, you answer to nobody.
You think you're ready for this?
All dance, all money. We was all stars.
Make some noise, jungle, make some noise! $10 million dance up!
One good thing about music, when it hits you, you feel no pain.
What is up, guys? Welcome back to another video on the channel, and in today's video I'll be showing you guys how to add a transparent chat to your live streams like the one you see on screen. But before we get started, I would really appreciate if you guys dropped a like on this video. Let's see if we can hit 30 likes. And also, guys, let me know in the comment section what are the types of videos you guys would like to see in the future. And with that being said, let's get straight into the video. Alright, guys, so the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna add the chat to the live stream. So in order to do that, we gotta go to our creator studio and then hit pop out chat. I'm gonna go back to overs and then hit OK. And now we're gonna paste the link and hit OK. And that should open up your chat. So once you open up your chat, the next thing we're gonna do, we're gonna go to this website right here. I will put the link in the description. What this website is, you pretty much could customize your transparent chat. You could change like the color of the font, or you could change it to a different
Bye.